years with the same camera. It's been quite a journey. Today I'm talking about the Canon 90D, a camera that's been with me through thick and thin. I bought it back in 2019 for my food vlogging and photography, and it's been my go-to for everything from capturing the perfect dish for my vlog or business to real estate photography. But now after half a decade, I'm starting to wonder, is it finally time to say goodbye? In this video, I'll dive into what's made the Canon 90D such a reliable companion, the pros and cons I've noticed over the years, and whether I think it's finally time to move on. Stick around because I'll be revealing my thoughts on what's next for me by the end of this video. Trust me, you do not want to miss that. So let's talk about the Canon 90D and why it's been my trusted tool for the past 5 years. First up, the pros. Let's start with the 32.5 megapixel APS-C sensor. This camera has delivered incredible image quality, sharp, detailed, and vibrant. Whether I'm shooting close-ups of a beautifully plated dish or capturing the wide expanse of a real estate property, the 90D has consistently produced stunning photos that I've been proud to share. And when I say stunning, I mean it. The level of detail this sensor can capture is just impressive, especially for an APS-C sensor. When I was working on food photography, the 90D really allowed me to bring out the textures and colors of each dish, making them look absolutely mouth-watering. I literally shot menu photos with this same camera. No wonder I've stuck with this camera for so long. And the color reproduction, it's classic Canon. Rich, warm, and true to life. It's been a big reason why I've loved using this camera for both my personal and professional work. And if you can't already tell, I'm a big Canon fanboy, but you'd be shocked with what I've recently done. Then there's the dual pixel CMOS autofocus, one of the standout features of the 90D. Just like its predecessor, which I also had, the 80D, the autofocus on the 90D is fast, accurate, and smooth. But here's the thing, it's even better on this model. Whether I'm filming a vlog, shooting a food tutorial, or photographing a spacious living room with a wide-angle lens, the autofocus locks onto the subject effortlessly. This has been particularly helpful when I'm moving around a lot or when I'm trying to capture those candid moments without missing a beat. It's a huge time saver, especially in fast-paced shooting environments. And let's talk about the 4K video capability. Unlike the 80D, the 90D finally brought 4K video into the mix, and it's been a game changer for my content creation and social media management business. The 4K footage is crisp and clear, adding a level of professionalism to my videos that the 1080p just can't match. It's allowed me to deliver high quality content to my clients, helping me stand out in a competitive market. I remember the first time I shot in 4K with 90D. It was a game changer and I couldn't believe it. The level of detail, especially when you zoom in or crop during editing, is something I hadn't experienced before with DSLR. Another pro is the ergonomics and build quality. The Canon 90D, in my opinion, feels solid in the hand with a well thought out layout that makes it comfortable to use, even during long shoots. The weather sealing is a bonus too. This camera has been with me in all sorts of environments, from humid kitchens to windy outdoor shoots, and it's held up just perfectly. There's something about the way this camera fits in your hand. It's almost like an extension of yourself when you're shooting. And when you're working long hours, that comfort really matters. I've taken this camera on countless shoots and it's always been up for the challenge. But of course, there are a few downsides. One of the main cons I've experienced, especially in my real estate photography, is the crop factor of the APS-C sensor. While the 32.5 megapixel resolution is fantastic, the 1.6 crop factor can be limiting when you're using a wide-angle lens. I've found it challenging to capture the full breadth of the room or property, which is crucial in real estate photography. I remember shooting an expansive living room, and no matter how much I stepped back, I couldn't quite capture the whole space and the roof and the walls and the artworks. This issue has followed me through my business in social media management and content creation as well, where wide-angle shots are often needed to create engaging content. It's a bit frustrating when you're trying to show the full scope of a scene and you just can't get it all into the frame. Another con is the low light performance. While the sensor is great in good lighting, it can struggle when the lights go down. I've noticed some noise creeping into my photos and videos at higher ISOs, which isn't ideal when you're shooting in dimly lit restaurants, cozy interiors, or during evening real estate shoots. There were times when I was capturing the ambience of a dimly lit room or a nighttime event, and I had to push the ISO to levels where noise became noticeable. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something that's made me consider what other options might be out there for me. And lastly, the size and weight. The Canon 90D is a bit on the bulky side, and after 5 years, I've started to feel it. Don't get me wrong, it's solid and durable, but there have been many times when I've wished for something a bit lighter and more compact, especially during long shoots or when I'm traveling for work. Hauling it around during long shoots can be a bit of a workout. I remember a few times where I thought, man, I wish this was just a little lighter. So after 5 years with the Canon 90D, what do I think? Honestly, it's been an outstanding camera. The image quality, the autofocus, the 4K video, it's all been top notch. The Canon 90D is a fantastic option for anyone looking to step up their photography or videography game even today in 2024, especially if you're coming from an older DSLR. It's got the versatility to handle a wide range of shooting scenarios, and it's been a reliable companion in my creative journey. I've learned so much with this camera. It's helped me grow as a content creator, pushing me to experiment with new techniques and styles. Whether I was shooting food photography, creating tutorials like this one, or vlogging for my food channel, the Canon 90D has been there, delivering results that I'm proud of. It's also been instrumental in my business. The quality of content I've been able to produce for my clients, whether for social media management or content creation. It's been impressive, and a lot of that is thanks to this camera. It's helped me build a portfolio that I'm proud of, and it's always played a huge role in my success over the past 5 years. But as much as I love this camera, I'm starting to feel its age. The limitations with the crop factor in real estate photography, the low light performance, and the lack of IBIS, it's all making me think that it's maybe time for an upgrade. I'm at a point in my journey where I want to push my content even further, and I'm starting to wonder if the Canon 90D can even keep up. It's a bit like outgrowing an old pair of shoes. They've served you well, but eventually you need something that fits better. So where does that leave me now? I've been exploring my options, looking at what's out there, and I have to say the advancements in camera technology over the past few years are impressive. Mirrorless cameras in particular are really catching my eye. The lighter weight, better autofocus, and improved video capabilities are hard to ignore. Canon's mirrorless lineup is looking pretty tempting, especially the new R1. But unfortunately, due to Canon's previous attempt to get rid of third-party lens integrations, I had to jump ship, and I'm now a Sony user. But still, at heart, I'm a Canon fanboy. In conclusion, the Canon 90D has been an incredible camera for the past 5 years. It's served me well, helping me capture and create content that I'm truly proud of. But as I look to the future, I'm excited about the possibilities that a new camera like my ZV-E1 and the A7 IV in the Sony lineup can bring. Whether I stick with Canon or explore new options, I'm ready to take my content to the next level. If you're still using the Canon 90D or thinking about picking one up, I'd say go for it. It's a solid, reliable camera that won't let you down. But if you're like me and starting to feel the itch for an upgrade, well, stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. And as always, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos just like this one. See you guys in the next one.